Thank you for joining me this afternoon. The time is currently 2:57 Central, and you have a live look at a strong, damaging tornado right along the Kansas-Oklahoma border. This is an emergency management confirmed tornado here. All right, we have several messes of polygons for this. Because we're right in between two National Weather Service zones, they have to issue warnings on both sides of the border. So if you are in Silverdale, Kansas, you are under a tornado warning. Seek shelter immediately. Same thing with Hardy, Oklahoma, as well as Chilocco, Oklahoma. Okay, so this is one of the tornadoes that we have on the ground, right? This is the stronger of the two, the one near Benton, Maple City, and Silverdale in Kansas. But we have another one, all right? This one's going to be up towards more portions of central Kansas. All right, sorry, that is not the correct one. It's up here. This is kind of up near northeastern Kansas. All right, this is another emergency management confirmed tornado. This has been confirmed to be on the ground for a while now, actually, and there's no real good radar evidence of this being on the ground, but it is on the ground near Capioma, Powhatan, Fairview, Hiawatha, so this whole area should be taking cover. This area actually just got a tornado, but unfortunately they're going to get another one, all right? We also have some warnings up here on the Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska tri-state region over here. Okay, we do have a couple stronger areas of rotations closer to Hopkins, Missouri there. Okay, so take cover there. In total, we've got about 8 tornado warnings right now, and we have 2 confirmed tornadoes on the ground. Again, the more strong one being close to Silverdale and Maple City here, right along the Oklahoma-Kansas border. And this is actually now a PDS tornado. So we are now in a PDS tornado. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This is a large and life-threatening tornado. Again, guys, this is a strong and violent tornado. This is a PDS. Got a new severe thunderstorm warning. All right, we are now in a PDS tornado. This is the first PDS of the day. I'm going to go ahead and update the stream title here. Give me just a second. Okay, so again, this is now a PDS tornado on the Oklahoma side of the border, and same thing with on the Kansas side of the border. So again, this is a PDS tornado. You should be taking cover immediately if you're in any of these warnings. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. As far east as Hardy, Kansas, or Hardy, Oklahoma, rather, Maple City, Kansas, Cameron, Kansas, Silverdale, Kansas, and Benton, Kansas, you should be underground in a storm shelter preferably, but if you can't do that, get underground in an interior room right now. If you're in a mobile home, evacuate, get away from windows. It's a very dangerous place to be during a PDS tornado like this. Again, this is a particularly dangerous situation. This is not a normal tornado warning. This is a life-threatening situation. This is really not good, guys. This is not good at all. Give me just a second. So just to get anybody's attention that has this on in the background and they're, they need to know about this, I am going to go ahead and play my little alert sound. So this is the alert sound here, so listen up.
This is an emergency alert. A large and strong tornado is on the ground.
All right, if you just, if I caught your attention by playing that little alert sound, yes, we do have a confirmed large and extremely dangerous and potentially destructive tornado on the ground on the Kansas-Oklahoma border right now, close to Silverdale, Maple City, and Hardy here. Hello, Tornado Edit Gaming. Again, this is a life-threatening situation. You have to take cover. You have to get away from windows, preferably underground, once again, in an interior room. To repeat, an extremely dangerous and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a storm shelter, safe room, or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. We do have a new tornado warning now. We're up to 9 now. That's going to be for Brown and Nemaha counties in Kansas here. That's for the Hiawatha area, so take cover immediately in Hiawatha. Actually, that is not our new warning. Not sure which one is the new one. It may be this one, back towards Seneca. I don't know. One of these is new. It may be this one in Texas, actually. I'm still streaming. Soon, maybe I will see tornado. Yeah, this is definitely a pretty big-time tornado outbreak, and wow. Look at that. Near Union Grove, Texas. It's another possible tornado on the ground. Also producing baseball-sized hail, so you got to take cover immediately over there. It's a destructive storm for southern Knox County, including Knox City. as well as a potential tornado there. It's a pretty impressive supercell shape too. Let's go back to our PDS tornado. Again, this is a particularly dangerous situation. This is not a normal tornado. This is a life-threatening situation. A situation that you may not survive unless you try. So you've got to try. You've got to get into a safe spot for a tornado, that being an interior room away from windows. In addition to that, this storm is now also producing 80-mile-per-hour damaging wind gusts. So we have a new destructive severe thunderstorm warning, all right? This is just off to the east of Newkirk. This is for 80-mile-per-hour damaging winds and half-dollar-sized hail. This is a destructive storm for northern Kay County, east of Chilocco. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged. Expect considerable damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles. Extensive tree damage and power outages are likely. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Again, this is a PDS severe thunderstorm warning and a PDS tornado warning. These are both extremely dangerous warnings here that we don't see very often. So again, just to repeat, a large and potentially life-threatening tornado is on the ground right now close to Silverdale, Kansas, probably just about to cross over the Oklahoma-Kansas border here. If you're in Arkansas City, maybe the alert went off on your phone for this tornado. You're good. We're not concerned about you. You are under a severe thunderstorm warning, but you are not actually included in the tornado warning. The only reason your phone might have went off is if, your cell tower if the phone is connected to a cell tower inside of the warning box here. But you yourself are not in the warning if you are in Arkansas City. Again, guys, this is really bad. Again, this is a confirmed large and life-threatening tornado. It's hard to see with the CC because it's so messy. I want to go back down to our storm in Texas here that had the insane velocity couplet close to Knox City. Still is very intense, very tight there. Yeah, we got to watch that incredibly closely. That's off to the northwest of Union Grove. Take cover immediately. Again, that's another possible tornado. It's hard to tell, though, because we can't really see anything on the correlation coefficient because it's far away from the radar site. It's a very messy area. Let's go back to our PDS tornado. Again, this is a large and life-threatening tornado. You have to seek shelter immediately. Don't wait. Get to shelter now. Again, this is off to the east of Arkansas City, Kansas, Silverdale, Vinton, and Maple City. You are in the direct path of a life-threatening tornado. So you gotta seek shelter. In addition to that, again, 80-mile-per-hour destructive winds will be possible with this storm on the Oklahoma side of the border, east of Newkirk. Yeah, oh my gosh, for real. This is a PDS tornado, once again. And again, we also have our other tornado. I don't want to ignore the folks up in northeast Kansas. We have another tornado up here. Actually, that's been downgraded to radar indicated. It looks like that actually happened a while ago, I think. But we still have a large and destructive tornado on the ground. Yeah, 8 tornado warnings. That's crazy. Again, this is not a normal tornado warning. This is a large and life-threatening tornado. This is the kind of situation where you have to try to survive to ensure your safety. Again, this is a large and extremely dangerous tornado located southwest of Silverdale at the minute in Kansas. And in addition to that, on the Oklahoma side of the border here, once again, the storm is also producing 80-mile-per-hour damaging wind gusts. This is not good. This is very bad. Whoa. Okay, that's a very impressive supercell shape near Stillwater, but it's not rotating that much. Definitely producing a large hail and damaging wind threat, though. And again, guys, this is not good. This is not what you want to see. This is really bad. This is a large and destructive tornado heading for a very populated area off to the east of Arkansas City, Kansas. Again, this is a life-threatening situation. Take cover now. Do not wait. Again, if you're in a mobile home, you need to evacuate and get to a more substantial shelter right now. This is a PDS tornado. Heading straight for Silverdale. We're kind of in between Ponca City and Arkansas City right now, just to give a perspective on location. And again, we've also got, 8 other tornado warnings in effect. And now the tornado in Texas is on the ground. The one near Knox City that we were talking about being extremely dangerous, that is now confirmed on the ground. So we have another tornado on the ground near Knox City, Texas. Take cover immediately. And again, this could be a strong tornado as well. The rotation is incredibly impressive there in Knox City. Again, guys, this is really bad. We've got 2 large and damaging tornadoes on the ground at once. This is not good. You have to seek shelter immediately if you're in one of these warnings. Hopefully the sirens are blaring in these communities. Hopefully everybody's phone went off with the alert. The Texas one is not PDS. It is still a large and damaging tornado, though, just judging by its radar presentation. If there is a tornado on my stream, I will say it. Okay. Thank you. Again, this is incredibly concerning near Silverdale right now. Alright, this has been downgraded. This is no longer a PDS tornado. It's still a PDS tornado on the Oklahoma side of the border, but the Kansas side has been downgraded to just an observed tornado warning. This is still a tornado on the ground, and you should still be taking cover immediately. But it is no longer PDS on the Kansas side of the border. We still have a PDS tornado warning, though, for the Oklahoma side. And again, now I'm almost more concerned about our tornado on the ground near Knox City, Texas. Not only is this a very strong tornado, but it's going just to the north of a very populated area in Texas. Again, you guys, this is really bad. We have 2 large and potentially strong tornadoes on the ground. Got a new tornado warning. That is a massive tornado warning polygon. That goes all the way from Wacomis all the way up to Blackwell in Oklahoma. If you're in a NID, you are included in that. Seek shelter. A NID's been under like 2 or 3 tornado warnings already today, and they might not even be done. So again, that's a new tornado warning. That is a incredibly large tornado warning polygon. We're up to 10 tornado warnings, by the way. This is 10 tornado warnings. This is insane. Again, this is a PDS tornado on the Oklahoma side of the border. I'm going to try and call it Mr. Storm. Hello? Are you there? I can't hear you. Oh wait, now I can hear you.
What's up?
There's a PDS tornado.
Okay. Oh, man. How bad?
Oh, new tornado warning, everybody. I am live, by the way.
Okay.
This is in Ravenwood, Missouri. Take cover now. The PDS one, it's kind of weakening out, but also there's a new one on the ground in Texas that is really big. It's probably about to go PDS.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
And it's near a pretty large city. Alright, again, everybody, I do want to reemphasize, we are now up to 11 tornado warnings, which is just insane. And again, that tornado is still PDS on the Oklahoma side of the border. On the Kansas side of the border, it has been downgraded to just an observed tornado, but it's still PDS on the Oklahoma side. In addition to that, we still got our destructive severe thunderstorm warning for 80-mile-per-hour winds here east of Newkirk. And then we've also got a confirmed report of baseball-sized hail in Knox County here in Texas, along with that observed tornado. So this is not good. Again, there's a large tornado going right through Knox City, Texas right now.
Okay.
This is really bad. What'd you say?
What are velocities looking like? Oh, wow.
Yeah. If you take it back
Knox City.
if you take it back a few scans, it was even more concerning.
They're oh yeah. They're literally right, it's literally right on top of them.
Yeah. Right now, everybody, you've got to be in shelter in Knox City.
What's the other one?
The PDS one is the one in northeast Oklahoma, heading into southeast Kansas. It's on the Oklahoma side of the border. It's PDS. It was PDS on the Kansas side, but now it's down to observed on the Kansas side.
I'm getting 122 mile per hour winds.
Where?
Silverdale. I just got 122 mile per hour winds.
What radar are you looking at?
I'm using the Tulsa radar.
Oh yeah, that's not the closest one. If you click on the little
Wichita one?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, that one's falling apart, it looks like.
Oh my gosh, look at Knox City. Look at Knox City. With the Frederick, Texas radar.
Frederick, Texas? Is that near Abilene?
It's near Altus, or sorry, that's in Oklahoma. That's in southwest Oklahoma.
Okay, hold on.
There is an...
Oh my gosh. 129 mile per hour winds.
Guys, this is...
138.
It's PDS. It's PDS now. The Texas one is PDS.
This may get a tornado emergency.
Guys, we've got another PDS tornado on the ground. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now.
130 mile per hour winds. That's crazy.
This is the strongest tornado we've seen all day.
That's right on Knox City. Oh gosh. That's really not good for that town.
Knox City, Texas is getting directly impacted by a large and violent tornado, potentially.
Alright, we have an observed PDS tornado warning. Oh my gosh. Davis, what are you thinking about this one?
A new velocity scan just came out. It continues to be incredibly bad, especially now, like, northeast of Knox City. Areas like Sunset, Rhineland, Monday, you gotta go. You gotta get in shelter now. Apparently there is... Yeah, so there were multiple reports of the tornado near Knox City. And again, the velocity imagery is just insanely impressive. The most impressive we've seen all day. And it's very concerning right now. Again, this is a PDS tornado. This is not a tornado emergency, but if it gets any stronger, it might go Tori.
Oh, wow. It's got a really big debris bow on reflectivity. Look at that. It's on Knox City.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of that's actually just rain, though.
It's not contamination though. If the next velocity scan is worse than what we saw just earlier, I don't know. It got really strong though, like one scan ago.
Yeah, this is a really large tornado. And again, the storm is also producing baseball-sized hail.
Wow. I saw 138 just moments ago.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, it's back.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
it's back.
103.8. Oh no. 107. Yeah, this is a very strong and dangerous tornado, guys. Take cover now.
Yeah, this is a really big tornado. And now there's definitely some form of debris ball and reflectivity.
Okay.
Again, you guys, this is a PDS tornado. I just got like 4 severe thunderstorm warnings in a row.
Oh gosh, it's getting crazy.
Again, you guys, this is a large and extremely dangerous tornado over Knox City.
This is a big bad Texas tornado.
Yeah. I mean, that's not all debris, but some of that is most likely debris there on that reflectivity. And again, the velocities, I mean, those are just incredibly shocking there. Again, guys, this is our second PDS tornado today. Probably the strongest one we've seen all day. Our tornado on the ground up in southeast Kansas, it's not quite as impressive anymore. It is still on the ground, though. So, seek shelter. That's near Maple City.
Decently populated area, though. Knox City took a direct hit by that tornado.
Yeah, we're going to see some probably really bad reports, unfortunately, out of Knox City, Texas. Again, this is a PDS tornado.
Going towards Sunset and Rhineland.
Wow.
Dang. 103 miles per hour. These RFD winds are probably insane. The thing is, there are no storm chasers in Texas right now, so...
Yeah, that's because Texas wasn't even supposed to be, like, the big bad point of concern, but...
Yeah, there's a ton of inflow on this thing. Waiting for the next velocity scan. Once that comes in, we'll really see if this thing is strengthening or whatever it's doing.
Again, you guys, if you are in Monday, Knox City, Rhineland, you need to be in your safe spot right now. This is the biggest tornado we've seen all day.
And Gore, I'm gonna go ahead and get the cities down the line.
Okay, go ahead and track it out.
25 miles per hour. It's moving east, I believe. Northeast, okay.
It's kind of east-northeast.
Yeah. Okay. 25 miles per hour. Alright, so this will be in Monday in 20 minutes. You have to be in your safe spot at this point. If you're not, you just gotta get there now. 20 minutes seems like it's...
Oh my gosh, new velocity scan is terrible.
Oh gosh. Gore in 34 minutes. Hefner in 36. That's a total population of over 1,000 people. Oh gosh.
Guys, this is, again, the biggest tornado we've seen all day.
These are winds that are over 100 miles per hour at their max. You see that little purple spot in there?
The purple spot.
There's like a stripe of purple. That's where you get 103 miles per hour. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's what I'm doing right now. Again, guys, this is incredibly tight rotation. We got a new tornado warning. That's in Kansas. That is for Cedar Vale. Take cover. This was our tornado on the ground. It's been downgraded to radar indicated, but man, if anything, the rotation looks even better now on the Kansas storm. That may try to reproduce, so please be in your safe spot in Cedar Vale, Cloverdale, Hoosier, Hewins. It's a very populated area over here. But we gotta stay locked in on our Texas storm here.
Once again, this is a particularly dangerous situation. It's a big bad Texas tornado.
New velocity scan still showing it to be an absolute monster. That's going to go right through Sunset.
Oh, gosh. The Sunset and Knox City will and have been taken a direct hit by a massive tornado, but yeah, this doesn't look any weaker to me than it did just a few moments ago.
So just to repeat, you're in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly. Those caught without shelter, mobile homes will be destroyed. If you're in a mobile home, you gotta evacuate now and get to a more substantial shelter. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible.
waiting for this next scan to come in, guys. Oof.
Again, you guys, I mean, it's a very impressive supercell shape as well. Very defined hook, some inflow.
Massive. I mean, the RFD wins on this thing too are gonna be monstrous. So Knox City right now is still probably seeing the hurricane force winds because of all the.
We got a new
RFD
tornado
winds.
warning.
Another tornado warning.
That's in Noble, Osage, Pawnee, and Payne counties in Oklahoma. That is a new tornado warning. Seek shelter immediately. For some reason, it disappeared off the list. It'll reappear. Sometimes it does that.
I finally got the alert sound for tornadoes, so now I got like a siren for whenever there's a tornado warning.
Oh, nice. That's what I have, and then I have the other one for whenever there's a severe thunderstorm warning, so that I know which one's which.
Will that siren sound if we see an upgrade of a tornado warning?
No, I wish it did, but it doesn't. Oh, wow, yeah. So that new tornado warning in Oklahoma, it's near Morrison. It's got some pretty impressive rotation with it. Seek shelter immediately. We do have a new severe thunderstorm watch in Kansas, it looks like. And, oh wait, no, that's not new. That was about 30 minutes ago. We do have
There's a spot just south of the tornado. I don't know what that is, but it might be contamination, but I'm getting 80-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, that's maybe some sort of glitch or like some RFD.
It could be or something outflow maybe. I don't know.
And by the way, we do have a new mesoscale. This one is pretty concerning. Parts of northwest Texas and southwest Oklahoma, a pair of potentially long-lived supercells with intense tornadoes and very large hail threats. And they're talking about the pair of supercells. One of those supercells is the one producing the massive tornado right now. The other one is severe thunderstorm warning for tennis ball-sized hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. You should still be in your safe place in that one. That is still a massive storm near Grayback. But yeah, this pair of supercells they're talking about is going to produce some very large hail threats and then also maybe some strong tornadoes.
Oh, new velocity
So get ready.
It's still not looking that good.
New tornado warning.
Oh my gosh.
Noble, Osage, and Pawnee counties. Take cover immediately. This is they issued this way ahead of the area of rotation, but now
Davis, those are RFD winds. They're getting closer to the tornado, so I think they are.
Yeah, they very well could be.
Oh my gosh! So yeah. Wow.
Thank you, Tornado Raiders. Again, this is a PDS tornado. This is not a normal tornado. This is a very large and likely strong tornado on the ground near Sunset, Texas. Again, very impressive supercell shape. Again,
this is going right through Sunset.
This just went through Knox City. We're probably going to see some bad reports out of Knox City, unfortunately. That is the sad truth.
Look to the north of Knox City and maybe to the south of Benjamin. That might be some rotation going on.
North of Knox City, south of Benjamin. No, that's contamination because it's split down the middle of the radar site. And by the way, you guys, once again, we got a very dangerous storm as well in southeast Kansas that's already produced a tornado and may produce another one. That one was PDS originally. Now it's down to radar indicated. But again, we still have our PDS tornado on the ground in northwest Texas near Knox City. And new velocity scan is still showing a strong tornado.
114-mile-per-hour winds. This is really not good, guys. Really not good.
And unfortunately, now it's going a little bit further to the north, so it might go towards Rhineland a little bit closer than I was originally thinking.
Oh, that's going to go right towards Rhineland. Rhineland, you need to be in a basement, a bathroom, I don't care, whatever it is, just cover yourself up. If you don't have a basement, get in like a closet or the most interior room of your home, lowest level of your home, because your roof is going to be the first thing to go. Other than the flying debris, it's going to be your windows are going to come out, and then it's going to be your roof.
Yeah, that's another thing. Make sure you're getting away from windows as far away as possible. Got a new tornado warning.
My goodness.
Cowley, Chattahoochee, and Ellis counties in Kansas. That is an extension for the cell that originally produced the PDS tornado.
Hey,
It's still
would you
radar
like to
indicated.
Go downtown and get an icy with Grandma.
No, thank you. My gosh, Buddy just had to slam the door. Okay.
Was that your brother?
Yes. Oh my gosh, new velocity scan. Still showing a massive tornado close to Rhineland.
Those winds towards the radar are getting stronger. Yeah, that's going right for Rhineland. Right for Rhineland. I feel like it rebounds every other scan. Like, I feel like if you look, you'll see it goes from like 105, 110 mile an hour winds, goes down to like 70 mile per hour winds, and goes right back up. So
I mean, this has been on the ground for a while now.
this is thriving. This touched down when it was not even in Knox. It's going all the way from Sunset really to Rhineland, and maybe even beyond that. Big time inflow, outflow. Sunset's gonna get hit hard by RFD winds soon. Essentially.
And again, if this curves far enough north, this could directly go through the downtown portion of Rhineland, Texas.
Seek shelter now. Ooh, I do not see any signs of this thing weakening. Velocity's super tight.
Well, and unfortunately, it's got a very favorable environment ahead of it for intensification.
Look at reflectivity. Something interesting is happening. It's almost like there's a second piece of rotation.
I thought there was a new velocity scan for a second, but there's not. Just to kind of, track this tornado out, it is kind of curved a little bit more to the, new velocity scan, still a strong tornado. This is going to go towards Hefner, Vera, Red Springs. Get ready, all right, for a new tornado warning to come in. As soon as that warning gets issued, you need to get to your safe spot. Again, right now, this is in between Sunset, Rhineland, and Monday to the northeast of Knox City, Texas.
If this tornado is big enough, which it most likely is, then places like Monday and Sunset are going to be seeing flying debris. Part of Sunset was hit by the tornado, but there's going to be flying debris around this thing, so, because this is so big. But yeah, I mean, this is a bad tornado right now.
It may have taken a little bit of a bite in the most recent velocity scan, though.
Yeah, it's still, I mean, but...
It's still a strong tornado, but it looks like it took a little bit of a hit. It's not quite as intense, luckily. Still a large tornado, though. It's going right over what looks to be, unfortunately, like some sort of campsite or something, whatever this is out here.
Network of roads there.
Yeah. Hopefully that's not like a trailer park or something.
Yeah.
I don't see many buildings, though, so it could be, unfortunately.
It looks like it's moving through a small neighborhood right now. Before it gets to Rhineland. Rhineland, it doesn't seem to be that popular. Oh, new radar velocity scan, I think.
Yep, it's getting weaker, but it is still a strong tornado.
Yeah.
It's still rotating very impressively. I think the worst damage that we're going to end up seeing out of that one is from Knox City. By the way, we have a new tornado on the ground.
Where's that?
We have 2 new tornadoes on the ground. Holy cow. Okay, one of them is close to Cedarville, Kansas. This is an unobserved tornado. This is going towards Cambridge and Dexter. Seek shelter immediately. The other new one is close to Morrison, Oklahoma. This is a weather spotters confirmed tornado. Take cover now. This is right over Bill's corner.
Wow.
We
That's
have-
very strong.
Oh, the Knox City tornado was downgraded to radar indicated. It's still PDS, but it's radar indicated.
Okay, so it's still a particularly dangerous situation. We're pretty certain that it's still on the ground.
No, I think it lifted, but I think the reason they're keeping it PDS is because there's still debris.
Yeah, and it could. Do you think it could recycle?
Oh, for sure. I think it definitely could. I don't know if it will, but it definitely has the potential to. In an environment like this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna have to kind of switch our focus over to our other tornadoes, the one in Oklahoma and the one in Kansas.
The one in Kansas is looking nasty.
Yeah, near Dexter, this looks like a relatively strong tornado. And this one is this one's emergency management confirmed. The other one is weather spotter confirmed. So we've got reliable sources confirming two other tornadoes other than our Knox City one. New velocity scan in Texas. Again, it looks like the rotation is kind of weakening out. And if you look on the reflectivity, the supercell in general is just becoming much less organized, luckily.
Yeah, so this thing probably lifted.
But remember, guys, that is still a PDS tornado warning, likely because there is still potentially debris in the atmosphere, and it could drop back down. It's previously produced a huge tornado near Knox City. Again, I'm a little nervous to see the reports out of Knox City. Again, that was definitely the biggest tornado we've seen all day. And unfortunately, guys, this is still not even prime time for the tornadoes today. The most intense part of the outbreak is expected to be this evening. So if we're saying multiple PDS tornadoes before that, the new one in Kansas is PDS. PDS in Kansas now.
Okay.
This is our third PDS of the stream. Third PDS tornado of the stream.
This is a particularly dangerous situation. This could literally end your life. It's scary, but it's true. And so you need to take cover now.
This is dangerously close to Dexter. There's a report of this small tornado reported south of Dexter, but to be fair, that was 4 minutes ago, and even just in the last radar scan, it's strengthened significantly, so it could be a medium-sized tornado. Now, again, this is PDS, so the National Weather Service thinks there's a large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground. And, again, don't forget about our one in Oklahoma either, guys. We've got another weather spotter confirmed tornado in Oklahoma. But now we're probably going to shift our focus over to the PDS in Kansas. Again, this is the third PDS tornado of the stream. We've had 3 PDS tornadoes within the last, 45 minutes.
That's probably contamination, but I think there's some rotation happening just to the south and east of Vernon in Texas.
Oh, and Vernon? Let's see. There is a little bit. It does have the tornado possible tag on it. Oh, okay. So everybody, again, we have another PDS tornado. And wow, it's taking a similar look to our last one now as it approaches Dexter. I mean, Dexter, this is coming in now.
There are 2 areas of intense rotation with that.
You gotta get in shelter. Alright, our Oklahoma tornado may have possibly lifted, but it was never that impressive velocity-wise to begin with, and that's whenever it was actually reported. It's down to radar. Oh no, weather spotters confirmed still. So, again, we possibly still have 2 tornadoes on the ground, and our one in Texas, there's still quite a bit of rotation with it near Rhineland now, so you should still be in your safe spot. Again, hopefully it's lifted, and it's very likely that it's lifted, but it is still a PDS tornado in Texas, so technically now we actually have 2 PDS tornadoes at once.
Is that rotation near Hoosier? Because I think there's a second area.
No, that's just contamination.
But didn't they warn that? there are two separate warnings.
No, they warned it for an area actually south of that one.
Oh.
That's not actually the rotation. Again, though, you guys, we got to remember there's possibly a strong tornado close to Dexter. Now, pretty much in the town of Dexter, if not just to the south of Dexter.
Very strong right now.
Yeah, and unfortunately, as Airborne Animations pointed out, it is a very favorable environment for this to grow. Again, guys, this is just gut-wrenching to see 3 PDS tornadoes in a row. Again, this is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. It's going to be over rural areas of southwestern Elk, eastern Cowley, and northwestern Chautauqua counties. But unfortunately, right now, we got to worry about it hitting Dexter, which unfortunately it looks like that's kind of happened. Probably like the east side of Dexter's probably taken a direct hit from this tornado. And again, our one in Texas is still rotating pretty impressively, actually.
Oh, wow, yeah. 85-mile-per-hour winds inside of that.
New tornado warning.
Warning.
That's in Caddo, Washita, and Canadian counties, Oklahoma. We have a ton of storm chasers on that storm. Seek shelter now in Eakley, Lukeba, Benger, and Hinton. Pray for Dexter. Yep. Yeah, and if you guys have any friends or family in Dexter right now, you gotta make sure they're okay.
Connor Croft is on the storm near Eakley, the one that just got tornado warned, and he's saying, like, massive hail.
Yeah, so is Aaron J. Jack, and then also Vince Welty. Oh. So again, just to repeat, there's a large tornado on the ground east of Dexter, Kansas now. This is a PDS tornado, once again, just to reiterate here. And we can't forget, we still got a tornado possibly on the ground in Oklahoma. I'm not too sold on that anymore, though. I think that's definitely lifted. They issued a warning in front of it, and it's radar indicated. So it looks like that one's lifted. So hopefully the only confirmed tornado that we actually have on the ground right now is the one in Kansas near Dexter. But you know what? That's still a PDS tornado. And, you know, we've also got another kind of cluster of tornadic circulations up, like, in northeast Kansas and northwest Missouri. Your Ravenwood, Hiawatha. Hiawatha's gotten hit hard today. They already had a big tornado last stream, and now they are in another tornado warning.
Oh, there's something... Wait a minute.
New velocity scan.
You see something that's, like, to the southeast of Cedarville? Like, is that contamination? I think it is, but...
Cedar Vale? I don't see anything southeast of Cedar Vale.
Sorry, southwest.
No, that's just contamination.
Yeah, I thought so.
The distance from the radar site. Another one. Knox and Baylor counties. This is an extension for our previous PDS tornado. This is an extension for that now. Now we're worried about areas like Goree, Hefner, Vera, Red Springs. Take cover immediately. Luckily, the rotation took a massive hit in the most recent radar scan in velocities, but still tornado warning storm. Seek shelter immediately. All right, so back up to our PDS tornado in Kansas. This is down to a confirmed tornado. It is no longer PDS. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, no, I didn't.
So, technically, the only PDS that we have now is the radar indicated one in Texas, actually.
There's a funnel cloud in Eakley.
Oh, in Oklahoma?
Connor Croft is watching it. There's a funnel cloud.
Alright.
It's very small, but I think that's a funnel cloud.
It very well could be. Oh, wow, yeah, the velocity just increased a lot there near Eakley. If you're in Eakley, Oklahoma, please take cover. It's on top
That might
of
be
you.
actually a shelf cloud. I'm not sure, but
Alright.
something in there.
The Dexter tornado is looking much less impressive now, but it may still be on the ground, so stay in your safe spot. If you are northeast of Dexter now, Dexter, this is past you. Again, this is no longer PDS.
Davis, you know what's crazy?
What?
That tornado that's potentially forming near Eakley is going toward
It's going towards what?
El Reno.
Uh-oh.
Actually, there are a lot of storm changes in El Reno right now.
Yeah.
Gosh. They're actually really close to the warning box right now. But yeah, that...
New tornado warning. Wilbarger in Wichita counties, Texas. So we kind of talked earlier how there were a pair of twin supercells down in Texas. This is the other one, and is now tornado warned. Electra, get in your safe place immediately. Electra's a pretty big town out here in northwest Texas. I really wish they had the German Texas cyclone port, but they got rid of that.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's going for that storm in Eakley.
Okay, the German Texas cyclone port would have an amazing view of that, but it's gone. Okay, anyway, yeah, our storm near Eakley looks to be intensifying very quickly on the velocities.
Yeah, I'm getting 80-mile-per-hour winds. Let's see. Oh, Aaron Jajak is on it.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, let's see here. The Kansas tornado, again, much less impressive velocity-wise. I'm almost certain it lifted, but stay in your safe place. We now officially have no more PDS torn. Oh my gosh, the second one that got issued in Texas, even though it's radar indicated, it is still PDS.
It is? Wow.
Even though it hasn't been on the ground for a long time, so they are very concerned about another tornado dropping, obviously.
To me, it doesn't look that strong, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird that they made that go PDS, but that's a life-threatening situation, so seek shelter now.
Look at the Dallas. Wait, no, never mind. Yeah, seek shelter now.
And our storm near Eakley looks like it kind of died out in the most recent velocity scan. I will say the reflectivity view of it's very impressive. It's got a very defined hook echo. Nice amount of inflow. The reflectivity is getting better, but the velocity's kind of died. So we'll see what happens there. Looks like we may have a little bit of re-intensification on our possible tornado near Dexter. Again, this was PDS at one point, guys. And it may still be on the ground, but it is no longer PDS, but it doesn't matter. You should still be in your safe place immediately. Yeah, I was hoping we had no more PDS tornadoes, but that one in Texas is somehow PDS.
Your rotation seems to be letting up a little bit near Eakley.
Somehow the one in Oklahoma is still warned as observed, but it's definitely lifted now near Watchhorn. Stay in your safe place. It's still rotating, but it's definitely not on the ground anymore. I want to look at our Kansas storm. If I focus on the Dexter storm, can you watch the Eakley storms? That way we're covering both.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. You have red TBS? Where? Again, you guys, we've had 3 PDS tornadoes already this stream.
Rotation's starting to seem a little bit more bright, but it's strong.
Okay, the Dexter storm, again, it's dying out. I doubt there's a tornado associated with it anymore, but it is still rotating, so stay in your safe place there. And, yeah, that's almost certainly lifted, though. I'm going to take a quick look at the Texas storm.
I think there might be some rotation lowering on Aaron J. Jack's feed.
Okay.
I don't know what that... It might be... I'm not sure. It might be something trying to happen there.
Possibly. I can't look at it for too long without getting copyrighted, though. Alright, so... Again, we still have a tornado warning actually in northwest Missouri. To the south of Ravenwood, northwest of Stanberry. So take cover there. We did get a relatively new SBC update. It was about 49 minutes ago. And they are sticking with that 15% hatch tornado risk. So they still think that the peak time for tornadoes is going to be this evening, which means we haven't even hit the worst of it yet, and we've already had 3 PDS.
Wow. Yeah, this is really not looking good. I'm really worried about tonight, though. I think tonight's going to get really bad.
Yeah. So, one of the tornadoes that we covered last stream, the only tornado that was confirmed last stream this was actually off stream. It was in Nemaha County, Kansas. We do have reports of tree damage. We have reports of tree damage from the Goff area, but I'm sure it was one of the weaker tornadoes. I didn't even go live for it, but okay, so our storm near Dexter has officially been downgraded to radar indicated. Now Dexter's not even in the warning. Now it's closer to Cambridge. Stay in your safe place, but there's no longer a tornado.
Vince Welty right now, he's getting in front of the storm in Eakley.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Next to him, and I think he's going to get a clearing, so I think we should be able to see if there's anything inside of there shortly.
Okay, nice. We have 106 reports of tornado damage from yesterday. We have center pivots overturned, tree and outbuilding damage, road signs torn down. Obviously, we had complete buildings swept off their foundation yesterday. And I also do have an update. We do have at least 1 injury reported from yesterday, the tornado in Iowa.
Okay.
We're getting severe thunderstorm warning after severe thunderstorm warning right now. Yeah, we got cars flipped, homes wiped off their foundation. I mean, there was some big bad tornadoes yesterday.
Violent tornadoes.
Yeah. When the cat bus, all heck will be let loose. Yeah. Again, somehow we still have a PDS tornado warning for our storm in Texas that hasn't been producing a tornado for like half an hour. I mean, it's still rotating, but PDS, really? It does have a really impressive hook echo. but not as
That's
impressive as
not
well.
PDS though.
Yeah, definitely not. Still, that is a tornado warning. You should still be seeking shelter in Red Springs and Beaumartin. Again, that is a PDS tornado warning, apparently.
Massive hail.
Our storm on Eakley just got a lot more concerning.
Yeah, Vince Welty's on it still.
If you look at the velocities and the reflectivity, you can see there's a very defined hook and it's rotating quite a bit.
What radar are you using? Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll stay on that. So, oh yeah, gosh. Oof. It doesn't look like there's anything yet.
I think we're getting very close to... Oh, new reflectivity scan. The hook's less defined, I will say that much. Rotation will be right in there now. Yeah, it's rotating a little bit less impressively. It was really intense for like one scan, and now it's kind of dying out. Wow, what's an amazing, beautiful wall cloud though.
Yeah, it does.
Our Texas storm is trying to get its hook back. It's trying to get its act back together. It's just not. Oh, wow. It is actually rotating quite a bit again near Red Springs. Look at Red Springs, Texas.
Okay.
I'd say this is probably the most concerning area we have right now.
Yeah, it's trying to do something.
Again, this is
Oh! What radar are you using?
the Frederick, Oklahoma radar.
That's contamination, right? With the 116 mile per hour winds.
Yeah, that little bit is, but there is real velocity inside of that.
I have to go.
Okay.
So, stay safe, everybody. I should be back in like an hour or so, so hopefully there aren't, any more tornadoes, but I'm pretty certain that there will be another one. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, everybody, that was Mr. Storm. And now we have a confirmed tornado near Electra, Texas. This is a new tornado, actually. So this is a confirmed tornado on the ground near Electra. This is a Weather Spotters confirmed tornado. Very impressive supercellular shape there. Again, Electra, please take cover. This warning's been in effect for a while, but it just now went observed pretty recently here. And again, this is a confirmed Weather Spotters tornado on the ground. And, Weather Spotters trained by the National Weather Service, they know what they're talking about. So, they know how to look at tornadoes, if that makes sense. Unfortunately, the damage out of Knox City is probably going to be some of the worst that we'll see today. Again, that was a strong and damaging tornado. And, Unfortunately, we may see more stuff to that caliber later tonight. Because again, guys, we're not even at the peak yet. This isn't even the most intense part of the outbreak. And we've had 3 PDS tornadoes already today. Again, that is a very impressive supercell there. Near Electra. And specifically very close to Harold. Harold, you need to be in your safe spot now. This is on top of you almost. If not already on top of you. And this is moving off to the north. It actually looks like towards Elliott. So, Elliott, get in your safe spot now. You got, 10 to 15 minutes. Luckily, it is moving pretty slowly, though, so hopefully it dies out before it gets there. Because Elliott's a relatively... I guess it's not that populated, actually, but it's got some houses out there. It's a little community. Again, this is our only confirmed tornado, but we do actually have a PDS tornado closer to Red Springs, Texas here. Tornado dropping on my stream. Nice. Again, this is a PDS tornado warning. And the fact that it's only radar indicated, they don't do PDS tornadoes for radar indicated very often, like at all. So that means they were extremely concerned about a strong tornado dropping close to Seymour here in Red Springs. So you need to be in your safe spot right now, especially in Red Springs. This is very close to you. Probably see a new warning get issued for that soon as it starts to leave the polygon there. Again, it's these twin supercells, man, that's causing all of our problems right now in Texas. If you're in, anywhere else in Texas, for the most part, there's nothing going on. But these 2 supercells, they're nasty as they approach the Wichita Falls general vicinity. And wow. It's got a huge tail there on the supercell. And, again, that is just a classic supercell shape right there. This one, again, it's got a hook with it, and it's rotating pretty impressively. You should be in your safe spot here. Again, Red Springs, this is very close to you. So, yeah, this is getting pretty darn close to dropping a tornado again, possibly. Close to Red Springs, Texas. And if you're just not tuning in, this supercell's previously produced a large tornado close to Knox City. It was a confirmed tornado. So, and we got another tornado warning now for Chautauqua and Cowley County in Kansas. This is for the Cedar Vale area. Take cover now in Cedar Vale. We did just have a ton of warnings expire at the 4 o'clock hour. We are down to 5 tornado warnings now. We still have 11 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. And guys, 5 tornado warnings, that's still a big deal. On an ordinary day, this would be a huge thing. But considering we have a moderate risk of severe weather driven by a hatch risk for tornadoes, it's not incredibly surprising. Still, though, this is big, you guys. And, this supercell's been trying for a while where all the storm chasers are near Hinton. Alright. So, back up here towards Harold. Again, this is a weather spotters confirmed tornado on the ground. National Weather Service trained weather spotters have found a tornado. So, and the fact that it says weather spotters instead of just weather spotter makes me think it's multiple weather spotters that have seen this thing. Again, very impressive supercellular shape here, close to El Reno, coincidentally enough. If you know, you know. We got our supercellular rotating storms up here closer to Cedarville, Kansas. And then even some strong to severe storms up here in Missouri that are rotating just a little bit. They were tornado warned earlier, but not anymore. So, again, you guys, it's getting busy out there right now. Looks like this warning may have been condensed. Still radar indicated. Just keep checking to see if any of these are PDS. I know this one is, but... And wow, that may have dropped a brief tornado again near Red Springs. Again, guys, PDS tornado warnings are usually only issued whenever there's a strong tornado. So if they issue one whenever there's not even a tornado at all, that means there's a very high chance of a very strong tornado dropping. And there already has been one near Knox City from this supercell, so it's definitely possible. But yeah. Again, we got every storm chaser on this supercell right now near Hinton. Got Brandon Kopic, Corey Gherkin, Brad Arnold, Vince Welty. We got Connor Croft, Aaron J. Jack. Everybody, the whole squad is out here. Trying to keep their distance, but get close at the same time. Whenever you guys hear that meow, meow, meow sound, that's just a new severe thunderstorm warning. So I don't always point those out if we have more important things going on, obviously. And I mean, guys, again, this is trying to spin up here near Red Springs, Texas. It's trying to spin up another tornado. It's trying. It really is. Off to the southwest of Red Springs, Texas at the minute. And right now, our only actual confirmed tornado on the ground is the one northwest of Electra, and that may not even be on the ground anymore. If it is on the ground, it's going right through Harold, unfortunately, right now. And Harold's a bigger town compared to what we've been talking about today. New tornado warning has been issued now for Kay County, Oklahoma. It's for a new area of rotation. I saw this a little bit ago, I believe. It's rotating, but it's not as bad as it looks. I think what I'm actually going to do, since we don't have any confirmed tornadoes on the ground, because it is my belief that this may not be on the ground, you should still treat it like it is, because it very possibly could be. But I think I am going to go ahead and hop off the stream right now and come back probably one or two more times later on this evening into tonight for more strong tornado coverage whenever this event really starts to get, to the very tippity top. We are already at a tornado outbreak for today. We've seen some strong tornadoes. So I want to thank you all for watching this live stream if you did, and I will see you guys in the next one.